Welcome to ScamDetox, helping victims bounce back better. Awareness, recovery, empowerment. Let's get started. It's 3 a.m. Your mind is running, going back, playing it all over again. The first message, the first phone call, the moment you started to believe. You hear their voice, you read their words again. You see yourself making decisions that, now, in this brutal 3 a.m. clarity, seem impossible to understand. And then the question comes, the one that always comes. How did I not see it? Maybe you've been asking that question for days, maybe weeks. Maybe it's been months and you still can't switch it off. That's where you are right now. I want you to stop for just a moment, take a breath, and know this. What you're experiencing right now, this exhausting, relentless mental replay, it is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It is a sign that you are human, and you are far from alone. So why does this keep happening? Why can't you just move on? When something shocking happens that ruptures your sense of safety, your brain doesn't simply file it away. It goes back, over and over again. Psychologists call this rumination. It happens because your brain is trying to protect you by processing something overwhelming. This is not weakness. This is what trauma does to the human brain. Scams cause genuine psychological trauma. That's your mind trying to heal. And then comes the hardest part. The part that keeps so many scam victims stuck for months, sometimes years. The if only spiral. If only I'd listened to my instincts. If only I'd spotted the red flags. If only I'd stopped sooner. If only I hadn't been so lonely, so hopeful, so desperate to believe. When you've lost a significant amount of money to a scam, your mind becomes its own courtroom. You become the prosecutor, the judge, and the jury. And somehow, no matter how many times the trial runs, you're always found guilty. But here's what that courtroom gets wrong. Every single time you replay that memory, you are replaying it with knowledge you didn't have at the time. You know now that it was a scam. You know now what the signs meant. You know now what was really behind those messages, those calls, those carefully chosen words. But you didn't know then. You were making decisions based on information that had been carefully, deliberately, professionally designed to deceive you. You didn't fail to see the truth. The truth was hidden from you by someone whose entire purpose was to keep it hidden. Here's something that I think the world genuinely does not understand well enough, and something that every scam victim deserves to hear. Scammers are not amateurs. Many of them are part of sophisticated, organized operations. They train, they study, they rehearse. They spend weeks, sometimes months, building trust before they ever ask for anything. They know how to make you feel seen, valued, understood, safe. They know how to create urgency so that there isn't time to stop and think. They know how to build emotional dependency so that by the time doubt arrives, the emotional connection feels too real, too important, too precious to risk questioning. They know how to gently isolate you from the friends and family who might ask awkward questions. They are, in the most uncomfortable sense of the word, skilled. Scammers don't win because victims are foolish. They win because they are skilled at creating trust, urgency, hope, and emotional connection. They are professional manipulators. And you were their target. There is a world of difference between those two things. Here's what the endless replay costs you. And I want to say this gently, but I want to say it clearly. Every time your brain reruns that memory, your body responds as if it is happening right now. Your stress hormones rise. Your heart rate climbs. Your nervous system activates. Over time, that takes a very real toll. Anxiety that doesn't seem to have an off switch. Sleepless nights that stretch into exhausted days. A quiet loss of confidence in yourself, in your judgment, your instincts, your ability to trust your own decisions. Shame that sits like a weight on your chest that you carry everywhere. even though you never asked for it. Emotional exhaustion so deep that even small, ordinary tasks can feel enormous. And for many victims, withdrawal. Pulling back from friends, family, the people who love them. Too embarrassed to explain, too drained to try. Afraid of being judged, dismissed, or told they should have known better. I have spoken to scam victims who told me something that stopped me in my tracks. They said the money hurt. But the loneliness afterwards hurt more. If that resonates with you, I want you to know that loneliness is not permanent, and you don't have to carry this alone. Healing isn't simple, but it is possible. It begins with small, deliberate steps. Step 1. Stop punishing yourself. You were deceived. That's a reflection of their cruelty, not your intelligence. Step 2. Limit rumination. When you notice the replay, gently redirect your attention. Step 3. Write it out. Journaling moves the emotional weight from your mind to the page. Step 4. Talk to someone safe. Connection dissolves the shame that isolation feeds. Step 5. Focus on lessons, not blame. One builds strength, the other builds suffering. Step 6. Practice self-compassion. What would you say to a loved one? Now say that to yourself. Before we finish today, I want to speak to you directly, not as a narrator, not from a script, just one person talking to another. I've spoken to scam victims who lost hundreds, others lost thousands, some lost much more, including me. Yet almost every single one of them told me the same thing. The money hurt, but the betrayal hurt more. The sense that someone looked them in the eyes, or typed those words, and chose deliberately to deceive them. That is a particular kind of pain, and it deserves to be named. If you are carrying that pain right now, I want you to hear this. You were not the problem. You were the target. And targets don't need blame. They need support. They need understanding. And they need a roadmap forward. The fact that you keep replaying this, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. It means you care. It means you're searching for understanding in the aftermath of something that made no sense. But here is what I want to leave with you today. Healing doesn't begin when you finally figure out what you should have done differently. Healing begins when you start to understand that you were manipulated by someone who practiced manipulation professionally. You were not naive, you were targeted, and you are still here. This scam happened to you. It does not define you. Your comeback story is still being written. If this video resonated with you today, please subscribe to ScamDetox. This channel exists for one reason: to join hands and support people who have been through exactly what you've been through being scammed, and to help them find their way back. Leave a comment below, share your story if you feel ready, or simply write the word "here," just to let us know you watched and you're on this journey. Share this video with someone who may need it. You might never know how much that single share could mean to another person sitting alone at 3 a.m. asking the same questions you've been asking. ScamDetox is built on 3 principles: awareness, recovery, and empowerment. Together, we're turning victims into survivors and survivors into thrivers. If you're ready to reclaim your confidence and move forward, like and subscribe now and join a community that's choosing to bounce back better. Remember, you are not alone. You can recover, and you can bounce back better. ScamDetox.com. Coming soon.